to be on the Google, right?
Well, we are live. That little blue light up top says we're live. So we are live. Anyway, nobody's probably watching this because I just started this channel and I'm trying to get the link out. I put the link out on Facebook. I put the link on Google Plus in the Sweet Lounge, the Ask an Atheist community, and Mute the Bozo. If you're out there, give the link to somebody, share it. And we'd like them to join this discussion today. And what we're going to talk about here with Sir Sidney Winston, master of the small dog canine creature type, we're going to talk about Syria, the missiles, maybe play a little devil's advocate, maybe play a little Barry Manilow along the way. Who knows?
Hello.
There's that fucking
Hello,
meme.
my name is Sidney Winston.
What's her name?
This is Jenny Winston.
Jenny Winston. That is so fucking cute. Oh, God, I want to puke. Anyway.
I just gotta stretch my neck a little bit.
Can you see a side chat? Can you, if there's in a side chat? Because I've got this going the way. Okay, it says we've got no viewers. I doubt. I was hoping Mute the Bozo would pop in or some shit, but so what do you want to talk about, Sidney? What's your opinion on Syria? What do you think's going to go on? What's your gut feeling, Sidney?
My gut feeling on Syria is that Putin is going to blink. In fact, I think Putin's already blinked.
You think so?
Yeah, well, considering the non-reaction,
well,
militarily,
retaliation doesn't have to happen right away.
I know, but what's he going to retaliate against?
Hey, you know, he can accidentally, you know what I'm saying?
No,
missiles
missiles
go off target. You know,
yeah.
jetliners fall out of the sky.
Yes, indeed.
You know, we have a lot of incidents with international airspace. You know, with our fighter jets and their fighter jets. You know, that's been going on for years. You know, so yeah, you know, I don't think it's over. Because it's never over there. You ever notice how it's weird where the place where civilization supposedly started, right? I'm not going to get into that issue of where we're all from and shit, right?
Okay.
But according to to the Bible, you know, and all these religions, you know, the beginning of the earth started in that region of, you know, of the world. And it's the most, and historically, it has been the most fucked up, fought over piece of desert sand. You know, I know they have good cities now, but, you know, modern cities and everything, but still, it's.
I can't say, I don't know. I'm not really fighting over it myself, so. You know.
Well, you're Canadian too.
Yeah, well, I'm not fighting over Canada, so why should I fight over somebody else's shit?
Okay, well, what would you think if they sent Canadian armed forces over there?
What would I think about what?
Can't your country sending munitions or any type of support, air support or ground support or tactical support? What would you think of your country? Would you think it was right?
I would think it'd be a waste of money.
Yeah,
I wouldn't think it would be right. It would be pointless. We're not part of the fight.
Well, historically, Canada kind of goes with
This
the
fight,
NATO.
this particular fight, we're not part of. We've taken in the refugees that we wanted. We've done our part. We've paid up. We've done our time. We've paid for our crime. We've taken in the refugees.
So
that's it.
You've got your quota.
We got our quota.
You got your quota.
We got our quota. Exactly.
Yeah, with a prime minister like Trudeau, I doubt seriously Canada will do anything.
No, look, tomorrow is Vaisakhi. Or today.
Tomorrow's what?
Hold on, let me just check my calendar here. Yes, tomorrow. No, today is Vaisakhi.
What is Vaisakhi?
Oh, I got a handful of dogs here. If you could type this in,
Sydney, you want me to go into? Okay.
Just type into Google or say any search engine. Doesn't really matter.
Okay. Can you still see me?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm going to go into a new window here. I'm going to try this.
Okay. So you ready? Okay. Type this in.
No, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I've got this special. Okay. Hold on.
I'm holding.
I've got a lot of things running on my old laptop.
I'm holding a dog.
How do I? Okay. Give me the spelling.
Okay. V.
Z as in zoo.
V for Victor.
V for victory. Okay.
Alpha.
Alpha.
India.
India.
Sierra.
Sierra.
Alpha.
Alpha.
Kilo.
Kilo.
Hotel.
Oh, so you're okay. Okay, I see it. Vaishakhi, whatever.
Right.
2018. How about that?
That's it. That's
okay.
Today.
Okay, let's see what that is. Let's see.
We got
huge crowds expected for 2000 Vancouver Yalshaki parade. So is there a lot of like
I don't know,
alcohol and stuff involved? Because
I don't know. I've never been to one.
Oh shit, man! If they start pouring the sake, or that Japanese beer, be careful because it's really
sake. And I always say, why not sake?
Why not sake? Hey, let me tell you, I've had a few incidences with sake in my life.
I've never had a bad moment with sake. Sake's always been very sensitive and tender with me.
Personally, I didn't have a bad time when I was on sake. I had a wonderful time.
Right.
The person with me didn't necessarily have a wonderful time because I started drinking it, and oh god, the next thing. The thing was, it tasted to me like a hot cooking oil or something. It didn't really taste very good, but 2 shots of that, and I should have quit.
Have you ever had a drink? It's a Greek wine, I think.
Ouzo?
Retsina.
Oh, I don't.
Or Retsina. I'm not quite sure how to say it. But do you know pine trees and pine tar? Have you ever got pine tar on your fingers?
Yeah.
You know what it smells like?
Yeah.
You remember? Well, that's what Retsina tastes like.
Ugh.
Pine tar. However, after the first bottle,
it gets you fucked up.
It makes no difference.
You don't give a shit.
After the first couple of glasses of Retsina, you don't give a shit. You're right. And after the first bottle,
yeah.
I have an adventure that I had with Retsina when I was in Greece. I was traveling. I was a young kid.
Oh yeah.
No, a young kid. I was a young man, 20s, and I was traveling in Crete. I happened to have hooked up with these two.
Right.
To get to Crete from Piraeus, you got to take a ferry. It's like an overnight ferry. And on the ferry overnight, there were these 2 Canadian ladies who I kind of struck up a friendship with. So we kind of hung around. We were on Crete for 5 days. and we hung around
Yeah.
on Crete. But anyway, one night,
bang him, man.
One night, we're talking about Retsina right now. So right now, one night we were in this, probably the first night, we went down to the south end of the island to Euripatra. No, yeah,
Right.
Euripatra. And we were in this local tavern or whatever, and we were the only foreigners in there, and the locals started buying us. The locals bought us a bottle of Retsina.
Oh,
I've never heard of it before, but anyway, we drank it, of course.
That's kind of like how I got introduced to Ouzo.
But then they didn't stop buying us bottles of Retsina. It just never stopped. I don't know how many bottles of Retsina we went through that night, but man,
and
it's you cannot drive after Retsina.
Yeah, well, the thing is, sometimes you don't know that you can't stand up or walk until you try to.
No,
I've gotten off a bar stool a couple of times.
I was in better shape, so you could handle pretty much anything.
Well, I was younger, even that, man. I mean, this guy introduced me. I remember apple corn, apple wine, something like that over in Germany. That shit, we used to get fucked up. We drink liters of that fucking shit, man, and get totally blind.
This is in the on?
Apple corn.
Oh,
apple corn. It tasted like apple cider, like just, and you didn't realize how fucked up you were until you tried to stand up, right? And then your legs wouldn't work, or like when I tried Ouzo the first time, right? Me and a couple of buddies got off of work. We went to a strip club down the way from where we're at, and this guy says, "Hey, he says, you ever have Ouzo?" He goes, "You know what Ouzo is?" I'm like, "Nah, I never had it." He goes, he says, "Try this." I took a shot. He goes, "It's called death." I was basically, by the end of that night, we were there for like 3 hours, right? Yeah. They got me. I'm told this is what happened. They got me to my home. They drugged me up 2 flights of stairs.
Yeah.
They propped me up at the front door, knocked on the door, and ran before my ex-wife opened the fucking door. When she opened the door, I proceeded to fall flat on my face right inside the hallway coming into the apartment. So she just threw a blanket on me because, but yeah, and the only reason why I know that happened is because I had a few people tell me what happened. So that's something that.
Do you not remember getting there or leaving or traveling?
I don't remember shit. I remember being at the fucking titty bar being fucked up. And then this guy says, "Let's go," or some shit. That's blurry at best, I started drinking that shit, man. Oh God, I was just fucking. I think that's I don't know. If I start talking like that, everybody's gonna think I'm a fucking alcoholic. So are you going to go to this festival?
Am I going to go to this festival?
Yeah, that Japanese festival.
No.
What the fuck are you bringing it up for? Sorry, Sydney. I'm a little sarcastic.
It's more important than Syria here in Canada. That's what I'm saying. We don't send missiles. Keep up with the fucking topic here. Why do we not send missiles? Why does Trudeau not care about Syria or the United States bombing Syria, or what's our response or whatever?
Right.
We don't have a response. We got Vaisakhi to concentrate on today. Okay.
Well, that's awesome.
Priorities, my friend.
Have a happy Vaisakhi Day. Here in this country, we're Americans. We're Americans, and God damn it, if we don't like to drop bombs and shoot missiles at other fucking countries that we don't like. Look how many times our country has proceeded to put really to depose one bad person, right? They introduce another shitty person.
Who?
Oh, okay. When they got rid of the Shah of Iran, okay.
They didn't introduce. They didn't.
When we gave arms to the Iraqis during the Iraqi-Iranian war, right? And at the same time, they were selling fucking, arms to the fucking Iranians too. The old Iran-Contra shit. So yeah, this country for some
chronology, you're
what?
You've got your timing, your chronology all mixed up.
Question me.
Well,
this is my room, my hangout, and I am the final authority.
During the Iraq-Iran war, the Shah was not in charge.
I know that. But when they deposed the Shah,
they didn't depose the Shah. Nobody deposed the Shah. The Iranian Revolution from within.
Okay, yeah.
Not the Americans.
But still, we backed the Shah. Okay, I mean,
well, of course we backed the Shah because he's the Shah.
Yeah, but he was a murdering bastard too. I have a brother that his former father-in-law worked over there. Spent most of his time over in Saudi Arabia back in the 70s. He brought back this giant hookah pipe. Got pictures of him in these robes with these fucking Saudis and shit. He was involved in construction out there in the 70s.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, he said he was. I don't know. I just have a strange feeling that. See, you're not.
I am.
I don't know. You what?
I don't know. Whatever you said. Whatever you said.
Got out of the Arctic weather.
What are you listening to?
I was just.
We got out of the.
This is where we're going to carry on when we do part 3, or when we carry on with the Von Helton is back thing.
Hey, you want to? Let's do it now, and we can always like repost it because I need to get some hits on this fucking channel so I can get some subscribers.
Yeah, we could do it.
Can you screen share? Please.
I can screen share with you, and then you can screen share. Yeah, I can screen share. The Hangout. Yes, I can do that. Yes, sir.
Can you screen share the video?
Yes, I can do that.
Okay, that's all I'm asking you to do.
Is that all you're asking me to do?
Yeah, and let's get the volume, so we can talk about private poopy pants. One of the things he was talking about too, and he's still bringing up, is he's claiming that the Sandy Hook and the Boston bombing marathon, nobody died, and that the government has proof, and that he's going to call the president, the vice president, the attorney general, the postmaster general, surgeon general, and probably his local chamber of commerce to let them know that nobody died at Sandy Hook or Boston, which is the anniversary is coming up on Monday. And claiming that Tiffany Moser and what's his name, Lenny Posner, are going to be going to federal prison because everybody convicted of fraud goes to federal prison, right? I mean, that's what Stinky said. So, he's coming back 10 times stronger, and that's what makes me fucking nervous. Be nervous, Sydney. And if Von Helton becomes a burrito supreme, what the fuck are we gonna do when he starts shooting sour cream and refried beans at us, man? Hot,
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem, man.
That could mess up the moneymaker here, the face.
The face.
Well,
I don't know how this audio is going to work out.
well, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot.
Okay. So let me just get my gain thing ready just in case.
Right on.
And see what happens.
And I can even bring up your
Well, what I'm going
volume.
to do is I'm going to try two different ways. I'm going to actually first let me go to Omni. There we go. Omnidirectional and see what happens.
Okay.
Got out of the Arctic weather.
That's great.
The Arctic weather and come
all right.
on the other side.
Yeah, go back just a little bit because the whole Arctic weather thing, that they managed to get through the winter, He makes it sound like winter in Kentucky is like back in the olden days, when they had to keep a fire lit, If he was cold, it's probably because his mother didn't pay the fucking electric bill or the heat bill.
Yes.
But anyway.
I can actually tell you where the spot was that we left.
Oh, that is a fucking groovy idea because let's get Stinky up there.
Well, let's just go from here.
Against me have kicked me off the internet. And I just come back stronger. You would think, after about the second, third, fourth time, you would think that these evil forces, whatever they may be, whether they be physical or spiritual, you would think that they would be like, hey, man, every time we kick this motherfucker off the internet, he just comes back 10 times stronger.
No, he doesn't.
We cannot kick him off the internet anymore.
Oh.
But they do anyway.
We should just stop kicking him off. He gets himself fucking kicked off the internet. I mean, anymore, the stuff that he gets flagged, viewers aren't. I mean, there's been a few, but YouTube and has flagged a bunch of his shit. Facebook flagged his shit because he makes a lot of really shitty accusations, that just aren't fucking true.
Yeah.
And but anyway, continue.
Okay.
And so the irony is so thick you could cut it with a knife, I mean, here's all these folks. We got to get him off the internet. We got to get him off. As soon as you get me off the internet, I come back 10 times stronger. Come back.
Nobody gives a shit if he's on the internet. They just want to shut
maybe,
the fuck up.
Maybe they can't get it. Maybe they cannot get this. Maybe they really can't figure this. Maybe the gods have blinders over their eyes and have their minds confused to where that they really don't get that every time they kick me off the internet, I just come back 10 times stronger. Maybe they can't get it. Maybe they're incapable of getting it. We got out of the, I don't know. Just my thoughts here, folks. It's the wee hours of the morning on a Monday morning. 60 degrees outside. I'm assuming 50 or 60. It's warm. And we got out of the Arctic weather. We suffered through the Arctic weather and come out on the other side virtually unscathed.
Yeah. Virtually unscathed. What is this, the 1930s?
That was it. But it was interesting. I mean, Arctic temperatures minus 10 degrees at one point.
Maybe wind chill factor.
Kentucky's supposed to have mild winters, guys.
Kentucky gets snow every year.
It's just unbelievable for here.
It makes it sound like he lives like he went to the worst winter ever.
I'm coming back, guys. I'm coming back stronger, more powerful. Speaking of power, I have been hard at work becoming the Sorcerer Supreme, as some of you are aware. Some of you may also be aware that I am now extremely powerful. Those of you that have tried to do shit or tried to mess me up like you have in the past, you will find that you can no longer do that.
Did he say Sorcerer Supreme?
Yeah, absolutely. He is training to be the Sorcerer Supreme. He's been on this quest for a couple of years now, I think. And
well, he's on to look for, but that's about it.
It only gets goofier from here, you know.
Just listen in.
Steps have been taken to make sure that never happens again. And I am working feverishly on some other things to thwart you with, and you know, those are going well as well. And the gods are with me. The powers of the universe are with me.
How many gods? You didn't say how many gods. You just said.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, too, right? The power of the gods is with him, right? And all this shit, the gods are with him, and the gods are for him, and it's all preordained.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have a job. His mother pays his utility bills. At this point, when he's doing the video, he has no cable, he has no phone, and he has no internet. So he recorded this video back in January.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the gods are they're just, you know, glad he's around, you know, but they don't want to pay his fucking electric bill or his cable bill or his phone bill or his internet bill or, you know,
that's way too
because
bad.
he's waiting for that big fucking payday. You know what I'm saying? Where he can sue somebody for slander, you know, and get that millions and millions of dollars, you know.
Right.
Millions of dollars. Let's continue. Let's keep going on here.
Sure. If I can find him again, we can just dawdle along. Oh, there you go. Go.
And there is no question about that. Look in my eyes. There is no question.
Look in my eyes. There is no question.
The powers of the universe are with me. And I'm doing this video with no cable, no internet, or no telephone. And I'm looking at you right in the eye saying, I will be back 10 times stronger than I was when I left, because I have been hard at work, folks. I have not just been sitting on my laurels. I have been learning shit. I have been growing.
I've been learning stuff.
As you know, I am working towards becoming Sorcerer Supreme. Now, you know, some people say, well, that's an unattainable goal, because being the master of the mystic arts is kind of hard to do when you're constantly learning new shit.
It's a Marvel comic character, Vaughn.
I see your point.
He's starting to look the part. He's got that like double chin thing.
I see where, you know, something like that would be unattainable because you're constantly learning new shit. But it's the striving, okay? It's the road. It's the walk, okay?
It's the walk.
It's the idea that you're.
It's the journey. Forward. It's not the destination, man.
Ever forward. You're not slowing down. You're not stopping.
That's right.
Be better and better and better. But anyway, now
so how's that working for you, Vaughn?
That I will be back. I'm looking at this camera and telling you I will be back, stronger than ever before. I will not be alone. I will not only have spiritual power behind me, I will have actual people with me as well.
Actual people
helping me behind
his Skyrim girlfriend.
Who knows?
He jerks off to every night. Pretends he's fucking her.
Okay, this is, you say January?
Yeah, this was done in January.
Okay, and it's now what? February? What are we at here? April?
This is fucking April. This is April 14th.
April 14th. Right. Mm-hmm. So okay, has he made a video since?
Actually he did. It's on BitChute.
Does he come back as the sorcerer or whatever?
No, not yet, because, you know, it's a quest where you've, you know, for that knowledge, and you've got to literally be master of all the fucking arts before you can call yourself the Burrito Supreme. And so I'm sure he's got a journey left, and I'm sure he understands that the journey is not over, that if he wants to be a Marvel super hero comic book character in real life, you know, maybe if he wants to be a superhero, we can put him in some fucking red leotards and then give him some roofies and push him out in the street. That wouldn't be very moral, but it'd be funny as shit. But
well, some people deserve what you make up, you know, sentence them to.
But anyway, let's continue. Let's see what else the master.
And when I return, I will be stronger than ever. And it's, I think maybe some of this is being done to show the trolls, haters, and naysayers that they can't win. You know, when are you sycophants going to learn that you can't win?
Sycophants.
You cannot defeat me. You know, you kicked me off the internet. You destroyed my marriage. You got my kids abused under foster care. You destroyed me financially. You know, and you still.
How is he? Because he doesn't get $26 a month or $10 a month or whatever it was from his Patreon.
The agenda you have is failing. Maybe the smart tack would be that you need to just give the fuck up and move the fuck on.
Yeah, you win, Vaughn.
They're deceived. Their minds are clouded by
it. We are deceived and our minds are.
Well, I'll have to make them stop, or the gods will have to make them stop. But they won't stop on their own.
You are the gods.
They won't stop on their own. Anyways, but I'm just, you know, I'm making this video, sharing my thoughts because, you know, I'm coming back, and when I come back, I will play this video, obviously, and y'all will see it.
Keep saying that. How many times has he said he's coming back?
I am coming back. I will return.
Okay.
When I do, there's going to be some changes.
Okay. Change is going to do me good.
That have arrayed yourself with very, very, very dark forces. And by now you've realized, hey, what we were doing before isn't working anymore. That's because I'm becoming more powerful. More powerful than you can possibly imagine.
You know, the funny thing is he actually, I honestly have come to the conclusion that he really thinks that shit is real.
Nah, right? No, he's doing it for the views, for the money.
No. Vaughn believes this stuff. You know,
but what if he's the ultimate snake oil salesman? He's been trying all his life, you know, from when he was younger, saying he wants to be the captain of the Star from the Enterprise or whatever. Maybe he's just the ultimate failed snake oil salesman.
That's pretty much what it is. And the funny thing is, the best part is he doesn't know when to stop, and it just gets fucking crazier and crazier.
That's not the best part. That's the best part for us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh shit! Too stretched.
I mean, what would the world be without the Punisher? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh.
Are you stretching, Sydney?
Oh, I was just I was adjusting the equipment.
Hey, did you send the link out?
I can't find the link. I can't even find your live stream on this fucking thing on YouTube.
It's on my channel.
I can't find your channel. Like, I don't know. Maybe you've got a private time. I don't know what the hell you've done. I can't find.
Oh, hold on a minute. Yeah, it's unlisted. I think. Shouldn't be. Fuck. Let me look.
It is. Damn it.
Let me see what's going on here. But what do you know?
What do you know?
What, you know, keep playing the video.
Oh, keep playing the video. Sure.
Yeah, keep going.
Oops. Hold on a sec.
You starting it over?
Fuck that.
Oh God.
Sorry.
The trumpet music. Stinky's on his way.
Sorry, I don't know how far. We must have been at least that far, huh?
Oh, that there's no way I could win against that. You know. But let it not be said that the trolls, haters, and naysayers are not stupid motherfuckers, because they sure are. They are some seriously stupid motherfuckers. Because
yeah, we're stupid, Vaughn.
There is no statute of limitations on harassment, guys. Especially when it's on the internet and it's ongoing. No statute of limitations.
Is that a fact?
So just so you know.
Oh, yeah.
So you know.
Apparently so.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
just so we know.
Been threatening to throw us in front of a judge for years, and he ain't never going to do it. Really?
No.
Are you
yeah.
sure?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, are you sure? Are you sure I'm not going to do it this time? Are you sure I'm not going to do it this time?
Security.
Federal prison for everybody.
Mm.
Oh, hadn't thought about that. Well, we'll see.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, we will definitely.
Yes, we'll definitely see.
It says it's live, one watching. It says one person's watching. Let me see.
One person found your channel.
Little death threat video about Vidme, where he basically made a death threat video about Vidme. No, right, Paulie.
Vidme doesn't even exist.
Right.
Now, most people would look at that video and say, well, it don't sound like a death threat. Oh, trust me, it is. It is, you know.
Oh, trust you. Trust me.
Yeah.
There's no question that. But that's okay, Paulie.
It's
right? You know.
That's right.
Payday.
Okay, Paulie.
Okay.
When somebody says trust me, when somebody says trust me, what do you say? What do you think? You trust them?
Well, yeah, right. I mean, when he talks about his payday, you know, that's what Vaughn's lived his entire life for, is a chance to sue somebody and get that fucking payday. So he can live the luxury life that he so deserves, according to him.
Good luck for him.
Let's get going.
All right.
Right now, I got to tell you, right, you know, I am pretty nervous.
Why?
Because he is coming back stronger than ever, and I don't know that I can.
I don't know if I'll be able to withstand the power of the sorcerer. This is what I'm worried about.
It's gonna be hard. It really is. I mean, I actually watched this part of the sorcerer. Well, I watched the trailer for Sorcerer Supreme, and I was. It made me shake that Vaughn might have those same powers and the things that he could do, right?
Mm-hmm.
To just, I think we should all like thank our lucky stars that Stinky hasn't, and because if he ever did, we'd be. You know, it'd be horrible. Horrible, I tell you.
I have a situation. I'm going to take my dog out. Do you want me to just keep it running until I get back? Or
yeah, keep it running. Keep it running. Let me get back here. I was looking at something. Yeah, keep it running. Keep it running. I can't stop it, but I'll just talk over it then. Because this is... See, when I recorded this video, I did it at... speed and a half. You know, I ramped it up a bit, so it took about I think 5 minutes less off or some shit off the fucking thing.
Yeah.
But getting a chance to
do that. You want me to increase the speed or?
Yeah, pump it up just a little bit.
All right, there's a.
He talks really slow.
All right, this is 1 1/4.
Believe it. There's a payday someday. You know, ask these old motherfuckers. Is
Okay.
there a payday someday? They'll say, yeah, buddy.
And just
Yeah,
for comparison,
they work for that payday.
just for comparison, that's 1 1/2.
Okay.
Every single one of these old motherfuckers will tell you.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so I'm just leaving this, and I'll be back.
Says I've got 1 viewer. All right.
And it's yeah. There we go.
Aren't you gonna
exactly the truth?
Oh.
So,
excuse me.
Keep it running?
So, that's okay. You know, just keep racking up that.
That's okay.
Because there's something coming. Believe me. Believe me. There is no statute of limitations. There is no statute of limitations because it's still ongoing.
He is delusional as fuck.
They're still out there.
They're out there.
Going there for it. So nothing has stopped. Nothing has changed. And so.
Where's my phone?
No statute of limitations for you, motherfucker. Sorry.
No statute of limitations for you, motherfucker.
Still out there harassing me. Still on.
You know, I gotta tell you something. I can't hear Stinky right now. But I'll tell you what I'll do. If Stinky gets 1 person thrown in jail.
So Vinny Foster, Aaron Gray, and Tiffany Moses have been scamming people out of millions of dollars for years now. And yeah, we have a word for that. It's called fraud. And it's a felony.
This is still good.
You go to the federal penitentiary if you're convicted of fraud. And that's where Lenny Posner, Tiffany Moser, and Aaron Gray need to go, because they are committing fraud and they need to go to jail.
Hi, Tiffany. If you see this, Tiffany, hi, how you doing?
Bilking the American public out of millions of dollars. Sandy Hook happened how many years ago? Yeah, this has been going on for years now, folks. Years. Hey, they've been bilking the American people out of money.
Fuck you, Vaughn.
And they need to go immediately.
Fuck you.
Right. Isn't that right, Lenny? Isn't that right, Aaron Gray? Isn't that right, Tiffany Moser? Yeah, yeah, it is.
I think he's hot for Tiffany.
On that front too. I'm working on
She's
it.
cute.
I am contacting the Attorney General's office. I am contacting the President's office. I'm contacting the Vice President's office, the Secretary of State. I'm contacting
Really?
them. And I'm network.
Mr. President, Von Helton's on the phone.
Fraud, you know, and
Attorney General's office. Von Helton calling for the Attorney General.
I have not been
hacking.
But I have been doing shit. Trust me.
Yeah, trust me. Yeah, as he goes, there's some more Mountain Dew.
Oh, change is gonna do me good.
He's trying to sing Honky Cat on the Honky Chateau album.
Fine gold in a silver line. It's like trying to drink whiskey. Oh, from a bottle of wine.
Vaughn, you were probably like in the 5th grade when that came out.
Anyways, but yeah, I just thought I'd let you know that I got a new battery in my mic, and I will be returning. And
Whatever.
I will be 10 times stronger than I was before. And those of you who was very, 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 very evil forces, and you know who you are, you're in deep shit. And I know by now, you know whatever you tried is no longer working. I know you know.
What the fuck does that even mean?
You know that. I know that. You know that. I know that. You know that.
He's trying to play the I know that you know that I know that you know that.
When I return, I will not be home. Spiritually or physically. I believe the gods are working on that too. These things that have been preordained to the gods are going to come to pass.
Preordained.
They're going to come to
It's
pass.
like his kids' trust funds. Remember that?
Because they're preordained to the gods.
Stinky had a trust fund. If somebody wants to share this hangout or join the hangout, please.
Because I would know not to waste my energy trying to fight against the will of the gods, man. I would know better.
Yeah.
You know,
the will of the gods, right? Want Von Helton to like succeed and
Am I the only one that understands that? Apparently, I must be, because I've got all these haters. You know, they're all arrayed against me. You know, trying to stop it. You know, what the will of the gods really.
Well, you think Sandy Hook is a hoax? You think the Boston bomber, bombing was a hoax?
You're not going to be able to stop the plan of the gods. It is not. Sorry, they have a plan.
Delusionally retarded.
Whether you like it or not.
Whether you like it or not.
Sorry. Well, Von Helton's being braggadocious. Well, maybe just.
No, you're not. You're being stupid, is what you're being. You're not being braggadocious about shit. You're being retarded.
And I can truthfully say that the glory does not come to me. It goes to the gods, because God's preordained all this shit. The gods set everything in motion. They put all the people in place that needed to be put in place. And so, I'm not glorying in it.
So putting all the people in place, how's that been working out for you through your life, Vaughn?
Well, Vaughn, didn't you say the true gods don't need a plan? No, I'm talking about small plans here. I'm not talking about this great plan for humanity. That's bullshit. The gods don't do that. But little plans like this, where I'm going to be a tool of the gods. I mean, look at what they did with Thoth. Okay, who was Thoth? Thoth was basically a nobody. He started out as a nobody. Thoth did. All right, he was a nobody. But then during the battle of the reptilians, he showed himself.
Here we go with the reptilians. He hasn't mentioned flat Earth yet, but he's getting reptilians and the Greys and
proved himself. And the gods saw that, and they saw favor in him, and they elevated him to godlike status as a demigod. And then they shipped his happy ass to Egypt. Hey, we're going to send you to Egypt. Subsequently, Atlantis, because according to Thoth's own words, the people started messing with the dark arts and with dark sciences, and combined the dark arts and the dark sciences together. And when we did that, Atlantis sank. Atlantis was not defeated by the reptilians or the Greys. They kicked their ass and shoved them underground. That's what Thoth said. So no, it wasn't the reptilians or the Greys.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you just literally can't make this shit up.
Hierarchy wanted to mess with the dark arts and dark sciences, and then combined those two.
So that's how Atlantis sank to this ocean.
As a result, Atlantis sank. It did not sink.
It wasn't the blacks or the Greys or the reptilians.
In fact, he went out of his way to say that they kicked their ass.
I think Vaughn,
which I thought was kind of funny, because
books, right?
Reptilian.
He thinks any book he reads is probably true.
I thought that was hilarious. You know, what are you going to do with 500,000-year-old documents? You're going to say those are fake too? Come on. Yeah. You know. So,
1,000-year-old document doesn't mean something's 1,000 years old doesn't mean it's true.
What did I say in my Las Vegas videos? Everything that I have told you is going to come to pass. Whether you like it or not, it is going to come to pass. I have no reason to lie to you. I have no reason to deceive you. When I say a thing, that thing will come to pass because God has put me here as a mouthpiece to warn you and to tell you the things are coming. Well, Vaughn, if you know all this shit, is everything going to pan out okay? Are we going to make it through this? Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Oh, Vaughn's letting us know that everything's going to be okay, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so happy now.
It's been legalistic crap that has restrained humanity for centuries. That's all going to fall away.
Right.
But instead of going to the dark side, which is what the elite families have done, humanity will go to the side of the light.
Hey, elite families, the dark side.
That's my personal opinion. Anyways, but they will not ascribe to what the elites. You see, the elites have used the powers given to us of the gods for evil. Okay, and their time is short as well. Their time is short on this earth. We already see that happening. Some of us that have eyes to see and ears to hear. Some of us are seeing that the elites are slowly being, you know, they're going the way of the Edsel and the dodo bird because there's, the gods have willed that their time is ended. That the time of these elite families is over, and the gods have willed that. And no matter how much use of the dark forces they can get, like I said, Christianity is stuff.
Yeah, he's going to get into that Hopi prophecy again too.
You know, all this legal bullshit, and the demon under every rock. Oh my God, I can't say it. I was like, why that Christian? So there's a demon. It's gonna be a demon, you know. And I've fought with how many demons now? You know, I mean, that's what I do, fighting against demons. You know, but you know, they see me, they look at me. Oh, he's.
Oh, it's called CPS.
No, dumbass, I'm fighting the damn demons. You know, but anyways, all the crap of the monotheistic religions is gonna fall away.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a Hopi prophecy out there that says the same thing.
He keeps talking about this fucking Hopi prophecy.
But all the monotheistic religions are going to finally fall away. The elite families and their use of dark forces and dark energies and demonic powers, they're going to fall away. And all there's going to be is light, and humanity is going to prosper like it has never prospered before. And I believe Trump is a herald of that, by the way. You know, now a lot of people, you know, if you're a Christian, Jew, or Muslim, you're probably going to be mad at me for saying these things. I'm not saying it to be an ass. I'm not. I'm saying it because mankind needs to rise above that. Okay, we need to rise above it. All right, the legalism has got to go. Okay, and there is nothing more legalistic than the three monotheistic religions. Oh my God. There's nothing more legalistic than that. And there's truth in those religions, but not much.
Yeah,
and it's literally really. Like I said, fear not, because mankind will not go down the dark path of these elitists. And they will not. Mankind is going to absolutely explode. We're going to grow and prosper. We're not going to go down the way of the Atlanteans and their dark path. We're not going to go down the dark path of the elite families.
Well, if there's an earthquake, you know, you can fall into the ocean.
But the three monotheistic religions now are going to go bye-bye. I'm sorry. They've got to. They're hindering progress. They really are. And like I said, I'm not saying that to be a dick. I'm not saying that to be an asshole. I'm just telling you how it is, man. You want me to tell you the truth, right? You want me to tell you the truth, right?
You wouldn't know the truth if you in the fucking face.
Hindering mankind's growth.
Hindering mankind.
And we now know, at least some of us now know, that a lot of that was.
Yeah, you would have the inside scoop there, Vaughn.
So it's got to go. It's got to go. All right, we got mankind has got to move forward, and we don't need to be stuck back in the 7th century.
I'm picking your nose.
That's insane. That's just insane. So we need to move forward. Need to progress, and we're going to, and it's going to be glorious, folks. Sometime humanity's best days are ahead. I absolutely believe that.
Oh, thanks, Vaughn.
Once the monotheistic religions fall by the wayside, and once the elite families are dealt with, however that may be, I do not know.
Rothschilds.
Not yet. Not yet. But anyways, once those things are dealt with, humanity will grow and prosper like never before. It'll make the Renaissance look like child's play, man. I mean, it's going to be awesome. I'm telling you. I really believe that.
Wow.
Humanity's best times are ahead.
We'll get past that.
That's a good thing. Well, Vaughn, help me. If everybody goes to paganism, isn't people going to start dabbling in the darkness again?
If everybody goes to paganism.
Some probably will, but they will be dealt with. They will be handled somehow. I don't know. They will be handled. By and large, humanity will be in the light. We will be light workers. We will be, prospering. We will be joyous, happy. There will be You know, there will be singing in the streets, man. I'm telling you, there will be singing.
Oh, the people will be singing in the streets. It'll be so glorious.
Freedom alone will take us embrace because
Vaughn, you should never sing again. You suck.
I have no dogma. I have no drama. I have no. There's nothing to hinder.
He has no dogma, no drama. His whole fucking life has been one big fucking comedic drama.
It's a powerful thing, you know. Leaving Christianity was the best thing I ever did, man, because I'm free now. I don't have that legalism holding me back like I did. It's all gone.
Fuck.
It's all gone. The drama, the legalism, it's all gone. And I can now pursue my efforts and be a blessing to others and be the best that I can be and live with the gods and their will or whatever. And it's great, man. It's great. There is a freedom.
How's it working out for you so far, Vaughn?
In the three monotheistic religions.
Monotheistic religions.
Three monotheistic religions are bound by legalism and dogma and drama.
Dogma.
There's no real freedom in that. Okay.
Okay.
There's going to be some devil and dark forces, but you know, I guess it'll be handled because what I see is a bright future for humanity. I don't see a dark future for humanity.
Bless you, Vaughn. Help me. Thank you for that.
We've got to get rid of the three monotheistic religions.
Inspiration now. Speech.
Never seen. It's going to be. I'm telling you, man. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome.
Your sauce really hard.
Anyways, speaking of saying enough, I've rambled on.
Yeah.
It's time to ramble on. That's another song from the 70s. I might want to look that one up.
God, how many fucking times have you ever done? He'll say a couple words or a fucking quick line of a song. Hey, that's back in the day.
There's going to be some major changes happening, trust me. There'll be some major changes going on. But it's going to be glorious. It's going to be glorious.
It's going to be glorious.
Teething problems. Okay, there's going to be upsets.
There's going to be some glitches along the way.
But overall, everything is going to be better. Everything is going to be much, much better, actually. Okay? That is my message to you.
Oh, thanks, Stinky.
Telling you that I will return. That's how confident I am of the changes that are going to occur.
Good for you, Vaughn.
By the way, because there's already changes occurring. They're happening behind the scenes, but there's already changes occurring.
Ooh.
And it's going to be glorious.
It's going to be glorious.
Make it
like Bobby
this.
Glorious!
We might even get what the Jews call a jubilee. Well, Vaughn, what's a jubilee? A jubilee.
Jubilee.
You know, in year,
I could go on so many different directions.
All your debts is paid, and you basically start from scratch again. It's called the year of jubilee. Look it up. Year of jubilee. We could see that. We could see that happening in our lifetime. I'm 54 years old, guys, and I'm telling you, I could see.
I'm 58 and a half. Okay, so shut the fuck up.
I'm telling you, I believe it. But fear not the book of Revelation, because the book of Revelations, first of all, it's not real because it was written to suppress people. But even if it was real, even if the book, let's say the book of Revelations was totally legit, still doesn't have to come to pass. If my people, which are called by my name, will humble themselves and pray and seek my face, I will look down from heaven, I will heal I will forgive their sins, and I'll heal their land. But what does that say? What does that mean? What that means is that as long as there's people praying, as long as there's people believing, I'm not going to read the book of Revelations or any other negative prophecy. That's what God's saying. Okay, so the book of Revelations isn't even going to happen, even if you believe it's legit. So what's going on? What's the whole deal with all the Middle East yet? The deal is that they're trying to scare you. They're trying to scare you into believing that the book of Revelations is coming alive, and it's not. And it sure as hell ain't ordained to the gods. Oh my gosh. Why would the gods need to slaughter a whole bunch of us? Oh, they don't. So who needs to slaughter us?
They don't exist, Vaughn. It's all bullshit.
Because for whatever reason,
and you're fucking nuts.
Okay, World War III, Battle of Armageddon, whatever you want to call it. It's nothing but a blood sacrifice to a bunch of fucking demons. That's all it is. Fear not. Fear not what you hear about the Middle East.
This motherfucker tough. Fear not. I'm giving you the message.
Okay? Fear not. It's going to be all right. Do not become overwhelmed with fear. We're going to get through this. And it's going to be better than ever. And humanity is going to be better. America is going to be better. Everything is going to be great. Trust me.
Everything's going to be great.
There's going to be some pain, but we're going to get through it. Okay? We're going to make it.
That's awesome.
Guys, we're really going to make it.
We're going to make it. We're going to make it.
In my lifetime, I believe.
Yes.
And the gods are going to have to deal with me.
Oh, man, the guys wouldn't want to deal with you.
That's my kids already. So
you're a boxer, and you're a fucking power lifter, and oh god, this is the shittiest fucking. This is like Brett Keane-ish, you know? Alone with a dark jacket, walking up a hill next to the power lines. Oh, I'm alone. Piano music. I don't understand. What? This is God. So, ladies and gentlemen, it seems Vaughn thinks a lot of himself. Oh, there's that pentagram proves he's a pagan because, you know, if you've got your Motley Crue, Shout at the Devil, vinyl LPs out, pull out the sleeve, and there's a pentagram, and we can put some candles on the ground and worship. That is a creepy fucking goodbye there. Well, Sydney hasn't come back yet. There's one person watching. I'm guessing it's either me or Sydney. I don't know. I don't care. Somebody's watching this, and I will. But with all the things going on over in Syria, you know, chemical weapons are bad. They should have been dealt with a long time ago. It just seems to me kind of funny, the timing, that this is the one that Trump decided to send the missiles to in the midst of investigations. Focus, shift the focus. I'd like to think that's not the reason, but I somehow think it's probably a factor, you know. He's stated in the past that he wants to have that patriotic event, if you will. Not the exact words, but basically what this country does, what this country needs. You know, a big major bring the whole country together because it's so, you know. I mean, you see, those would have been like 9/11 and the first Desert Storm, or the Desert Storm, not the second Iraq War. World War II. Yeah. Anyway, we've shown once again that Von Helton, who still claims that Muslims took machine guns. I think he was calling them belt fed, or I don't know. But Muslims, they hijacked some helicopters in Las Vegas. They were the ones that shot the people. It was the Muslims. I mean, who would have thought, that Stinky would come up with that? But of course, we know he didn't. It's just the bullshit that gets thrown around on the internet, and these days, it's getting to the point where the fucking news is so, hey, the news is so weird now. It's either got to be totally true or totally false, because there's so much weird, wacky shit going on. How's the doggy feeling?
Oh, much lighter now, thank you.
Oh, that is a beautiful thing. Does she like to, will she go at one time and just relieve herself, or does she have to spread it around the neighborhood?
Usually one time, sometimes two, depends how much I feed her.
Oh,
oops. No, one time.
I had a couple dogs when I lived in Oregon. Holy shit. They had to pee on literally every piece of wood.
Oh, wow. That's
every mailbox post.
She does that anyway.
People's garage driveways,
She's more into peeing on little shrubs.
Yeah.
Crushed earthworms.
They were so weird about it, right? Well, my one dog would go over, and no matter who, the dogs would pee over each other's pee to mark their spot, right?
Yeah.
It's like do that shit, would go over and pee, right? And here comes Big Monty, he's a corgi bastard, right? And he sniffs there and turns around and leaks on it, right? And then here comes the little fucking Pomeranian, right? And she pissed there, right? And then Fred, who was a freak when it came to that shit, man. Fred didn't sit like a cat, man. Fred sit like a dog, and it was disgusting. And I refused to let him.
What do you feed your animals, dude?
It was just cat food, good cat food. you know.
No,
But
kibble. Was it? I don't know. I'm not a cat.
Yeah, but anyway.
expert.
But you know, a lot of cats, you know, they're kind of, you know, they scratch a little bit, man. Fred was this huge, fucking hairy, heavy fucking thing, right? It was yellow and white, and it was cool as shit. But he was just mellow. But when he would poop, right, you would gag, right? Not that I watch my, you know, want to watch my animals shit, but he would just stand there, just like squat halfway, just go, you know, and it was, you know, it was traumatic.
Oh.
I mean, you sit there, you're looking out, you're looking out in your yard. It's a beautiful day, right? You're scanning your vision across the yard, you know. And it's like, oh man, the flowers are looking nice, you know. The veggies are coming up through the ground.
I
Oh
don't know
God,
what it
there's
is,
Fred
dude.
taking a shit.
I don't know what it is, but I can't find your channel, man. I can't find the stream.
Lobster Ministries.
Yeah, what else can I do but do Lobster Ministries? And it comes up with no results found.
Well, Sydney, I'm sorry to hear that. I can send you a link later. Hold on a second. I'm getting more brave with this shit. Hold
There's
on.
no channels called Lobster Ministries found.
Yes, there is.
There is a.
You may have spelled it wrong, young lad.
Oh yeah, I might have.
Yeah, I'm guessing. How did you spell lobster?
LOBSTA'.
H.
Apostrophe H?
No. H. Apostrophe. I bet that's the way I spelled it.
I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, maybe. No. No channel by that name.
Hold on. Yes, there is. Because I'm looking at it. Okay? And the stream is live.
Give me
Hold
the channel link or something. Because it's not coming up in my search.
Hold on.
I'm holding on.
Keep your bald head bald.
I'm keeping it covered.
Okay.
There's pigeons
I don't want you to freak out or anything, man.
There's crows and pigeons, you know, flying up above.
Nice sock. Okay. So I would just go up here to the thing. Oh, it's not the. Hold on a second. Oh, I have one subscriber.
Hello.
Is that you?
Yes.
Okay. But my channel is here.
No, I don't see a YouTube channel. Like even on your I can see your G Plus profile, no problem.
I'm on YouTube right now.
I understand that, but there's no link to your YouTube channel, and it doesn't come up in a search. Is what I'm saying.
Okay,
I don't know why.
Okay. Hold on, just a second.
There's no link to your YouTube channel on your G Plus profile account.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I do apologize for that. I think we're working on Lobster Ministries is 2 words.
Yes, it is.
Right? Okay.
In fact, I'll tell you what I'm even gonna copy and paste it into YouTube and see what happens. Because maybe that's it.
YouTube channel. Okay, here.
Maybe.
Let me try this.
Who's Mahatma?
That's Bozo, I think, man.
Mahatma Irvin von Rothschild.
That's my buddy.
See, I'm in the lobs. Oh. Well,
Okay, hold on a second, Sydney.
Hold on a second. I think I
Hold
got
on.
something happening here. I think. Oh no! I found the one where you put the Burrito Supreme into. It's not the same channel.
That's my YouTube channel.
Well, that one is the only one that I can find, and that one does not have this live stream on it.
It does on my channel.
Well, then I give up. I'm sorry.
Well, there's the link in the side chat.
Oh, okay. That'll help me.
Okay.
That'll help me.
Man, all I asked for is a little bit of cooperation, Sydney. A little preparation. Yeah.
Link to my channel. Oh, finally. Subscribe. There you go. Now I have it, and I'm just on. Maybe you have it as I don't know.
It's a public channel. I don't have anything hidden.
I don't know. Well, mute that.
Wow, we got 2 viewers, man.
You got mute that bozos in the side chat there, hey?
Bozo, hop in, man. Come on, dude. Please. I'll suck your dick. Well, in a completely non-homosexual
You should take
way,
that to a bedroom of your own choice, privately somewhere.
I'll wash your cat.
Oh, that's
Come on.
That's not it.
Bozo, you better get in here. Oh, there he is. Okay. Howdy, just got notice. Well, get the fuck in here then, Bozo. Send secret agent Baloney Bullet a link. To Syria. Yeah, you know, with all the things that Vaughn's done in his life, I can't believe that he wasn't leading the charge of that special forces unit that's already in that region. Or he wasn't flying one of those fucking jets, man, leading the charge, you know. Probably playing my
he might. I mean, we haven't seen him for the last couple of days. He might be
right.
a special assignment.
Yeah.
You see, there's a new Cold War heating up, so they've probably recalled him because he's a Cold War warrior.
He's a Cold War, yeah, but he's a disabled Cold War veteran. You know,
disabled in what manner?
I don't know. He claims to be a disabled vet, and I'm like, okay, you might be technically a vet that is disabled because your feet or whatever the fuck, right? But you didn't get your disability when you were in the military, so you're not a disabled vet.
He went into the military disabled, didn't he?
Well, yeah, he's retarded.
But more than less than a year.
Well, I do believe, you know, he's Bozo's got that. Let me look at here. My eyes ain't so good. I got some old glasses on. I lost my glasses. I get my eyes checked again middle of next month. Okay, it says you. Oh, come on! I'm trying to see the fucking. You made it smaller. There you go. Can you make it bigger? A little bit.
That's what she said.
I know. I got caught. Okay, Bozo, you could stick hers snout.
I'll make it bigger. I'll make it bigger.
Well, stop, because that picture of that tree is in. Okay, that's good. Fuck. Sydney, you're trying my patience, man. I'm really stumped.
Relax.
Okay. You can stick her snout in a steaming shit pile of reality, and he'd still think it was chocolate pudding. Sydney, will you please stop?
I'm trying to make it like old man.
If I have to call human,
there you go. Okay. That's right.
Okay. Whoa. I'm waiting on deliveries and may have to step out any moment. Oh, fuck. He's always got an excuse. But I am getting ready for Mike and camming again later. Gotta hook up my groovy mixing board and crap up my tube amp. He is one musically. This. Do you subscribe to him? Do you follow him?
Who?
Mutabozo.
I've never heard of that guy.
Oh man, he is so cool. He was also that Mahat fucking Rothschild thing earlier. Oops, secret's out. But no, he lives in the Portland, Oregon area. He's like just a musician. I think his father was a musician and stuff, and he's just got LPs of garage bands, bands that he was in the local scene, right? And he can find some of the craziest fucking garage band. You remember garage band, right?
No. What's that?
you were in South Africa.
I don't know. Yeah. I was just not old enough because I remember my friends' older brothers.
Yeah, we're in a band, and they probably sucked, you know. But
all it was just a bunch of noise.
Yeah, but you know they're in a band, right? And it's like kids now want to be rap stars, right? Back then, kids had garage bands, right? And some of the bands were actually pretty good. Some of them are entertaining. Some of them are just hard to watch, and some of them are downright funny. But he's got a plethora of just music knowledge, right? He's been to concerts. He's done the experience, you know. And he's got a voice for radio. And I'm proud to call him a personal friend of mine. So he still won't get on the internet because he's waiting for some deliveries. So I'll take that as a maybe next time. Anyway, Bozo, I hope you're doing good, dude. We need to talk. Okay? You're stifling long enough, and I have all tube preamp amp. It's pretty sweet. Well, then buy it dinner, okay? And kiss it, okay? Because you not coming into the hangout, right, just shows me what kind of person you really are. You show up when you want to. Just stay away for months at a time. Don't even say hi. Hi. This has been one trying to find a word for it. This week has been forgettable. I wish, and yeah, and but I'm stoned, and I will man up in Mike soon. I promise. When, yo, I promise. You know. That's another thing, you know, Meat, you know, all clowns go to heaven, you know, Meat. He's back online. He won't even talk to me. He's talking to me all the time, man. Now he won't say shit to me, you know. He sent me a quick hi or whatever the fuck, but, you know, I'm tired of getting ignored. I ain't gonna stand for this crap no more. I can tell when there's a conspiracy. Don't go on the Lobster Show. He runs his mouth and says stupid shit. Never makes sense. He's stupid. Long-haired fucking cum guzzling son of a bitch, liberal hippie. Not a hippie. God damn it. I am the lobster. I am me. Or as Helen Reddy once sang, I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too. You know, she actually had a variety show. Who didn't have a variety show in the fucking 70s?
Who?
Sonny and Cher. I mean, everybody. If you were famous for 5 minutes, you had a show, or at least a special. You know. For those of you interested,
Looks like it's getting religious. It's getting religious.
Lemmy works in mysterious ways. Absolutely, Sydney, and this when we speak of Lemmy, we're not talking of deities. We're not talking about it's the knowledge of knowing Lemmy. And oh, come on, dude. I'm trying to have a little bit of fun here, and you're trying to be a
I thought you wouldn't notice, dude. Jeez.
Wow. No, it's you know, it's the same reason the whole flying spaghetti monster when I was into that shtick, you know. I mean, duh, it's not real. Thanks for spoiling the fun of
I didn't say it wasn't real.
Yeah, but then you threw up that fucking scale, you know.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
Oh.
I was trying to press the, ejector seat button.
Oh. What, eject me out of the fucking hangout?
Yeah, but I fucked it up.
Oh.
And now you went and took away that access from me.
I did what?
You took the access away from me.
No, I didn't. I didn't do anything.
So how come I can't find the ejector seat button?
Are you trying to eject me out of the fucking hangout?
Are you stoned?
I am fucking wasted, man. I am not kidding you. I am so fucking high. I didn't even go to sleep last night. I've been up for well over 24 hours, man. And I am enjoying the ride right now. And I want people to take that ride.
Are you going to sort of crash for 24 hours to sort of make up for
No. When I do this, sometimes, I mean, it might be tomorrow by the time I finally sleep. Who knows? You know, I don't feel like doing it. I'm enjoying my buzz, the coffee, right? And just having a nice conversation with a Canadian guy that's bald.
No, he's not. He's wearing a hat. How can you tell?
Okay, don't worry. Can you prove I'm bald when I'm wearing this hat?
You're bald under your
Can you prove I'm bald?
I bet you under all that hair, you're bald too.
No. Yeah. My hairline's getting a little bit, not uncomfortable.
Bye. It's leaving.
Who's leaving?
Your hairline.
The Mac Davis Show. Holy shit. Baby, don't get it on me. What was that other Mac Davis song? God, he was popular for like 2 years.
Mac Davis?
Holy shit. Yeah. Country singer.
Before my time.
No, you probably just never heard of him. I mean.
Is that the same Mac Davis that was on Dallas?
Mac Davis was a singer, entertainer. I don't know if he was ever on Dallas.
Remember the show Dallas in the 80s?
No, Mac Davis is before Dallas.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, we're talking 70s. How old are you, Sydney?
61.
So you're older than me, but see, that's the whole thing. You lived in a different area, geographically. I mean,
well, yeah.
You
and also
I
didn't have TV as a as an influencer. Because
we
didn't have TV.
Yeah, right. I mean. So when we talk about like Happy Days and you don't remember, see, a lot of TV back when there was like 3 networks, a lot of shows would, I mean, kids would be talking, like Wednesday night was Happy Days, Tuesday night was such and such, movies before cable TV. A movie that was in the movie theater wouldn't even be on TV for like 2 to 3 years. And when they did put it on TV, they'd usually chop it up really shitty because they have to add commercials to it. And that was, different, shows that were on that, like Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley or whatever, that wasn't something you saw, I was subjected to hee-haw my entire fucking childhood. And I think that has deeply affected me.
I don't think I've ever seen I don't think I've ever seen an episode of Hee Haw.
Oh God, Roy Clark and Buck Owens. I'm a pickin' and I'm yeah, absolutely. Minnie Pearl, Tiger Twins, and they had these big-chested chicks, scantily dressed in like country slut album costumes, and some of them were Barbie Bentons and other Playboy models were on the show a lot, and it was country humor hick style, and that's what my parents listened to. It was horrible. My dad did enjoy some Johnny Cash, and I did grow up with Johnny Cash and Merle Haggard, so that's not a bad thing. But hey, we're back up to 2 viewers. Thanks for tuning in right now. Let's look at Sydney's fucking desktop. Let's see what kind of.
What do I have my desktop on there now?
You did.
Oh, did I?
Now you're back. Capitalism has killed. Oh, who is this talking now?
I don't know, some troller, I guess.
Is this in the side chat now?
That's your YouTube chat.
No shit.
If you look at your stream on your channel, that's what you'll see.
Holy crap. Let me check this out. I gotta check this out. This is fucking awesome. I am just pleased as punch. I mean,
Punch, are you?
how this works. Okay, you can still see me, Sydney? Okay, let's see. We're rocking in the Delta. It's 3:54 in Rhode Island. Oops. Let me turn that down a little bit. Okay, come on. There we go. Come on. Kind of slow. This is my old laptop.
You're streaming the outside chat.
This guy is taking it way too fucking seriously, man. Holy shit. Let's see. Capitalism is killed, and yeah, has. Wow, this is awesome. I knew if I put the word Syria in there, I'd get. Okay, meet the both of the Mac Davis show. Ben Capital. Okay. Ben, capitalism is unsustainable. New subscriber, Sydney Watson. Thank you, Sydney. Is unsustainable and creates artificial scarcity while reason for the upper class. Infinite growth is possible with finite resources in production. And okay, well, system of capitalism, the democratic or dictatorial responses. Capitalists have gone to war, and workers and stuff, massacres of unionizers. Look for the union label. Okay, let's see. Is that a Pokemon ball? Please tell me that's not a Pokemon ball. Holy shit!
I don't even know what a Pokemon ball looks like.
Well, if it is, and he knows it is, and you have just, oh my God.
Which one?
It's in the
red thing.
Yeah, that red thing looks like a fishing bob.
It's got a little. It's got it looks like a Swiss flag on it.
I think it's a fucking Pokemon ball. Anyway, Ben, he seems to have capitalism was killed tens of millions since 1600. From human slavery to wage slavery, the pursuit of profit has historically been a violent one.
Well, you can go back to prehistory for that.
Right. And you can also put religion in there instead of capitalism. I mean,
well, I mean, look, the Viking raids. The Viking raids were.
You can take the side chat off.
Religiously. I'm sorry.
Take the side chat off.
Oh, take the side chat off.
Yeah, because I'm looking at.
So the Viking raids were not necessarily religiously motivated. In fact, they weren't religiously motivated at all. All they were was plunder.
Who, the Vikings?
No.
I didn't say anything about the Vikings.
Well, you said wars were religiously motivated.
A lot of them were.
I understand they were, but during the period of the Viking raids, which was specifically was a very important period of history, and it was pretty much localized to the British Isles and Normandy or wherever of France, right? But that was all. It was all just expansion and profit, pretty much.
You're right. I stand corrected, Sydney. I am so sorry. Will you take the side chat off the screen?
Excuse me?
Will you take the side chat off the screen? I can see the fucking side chat now.
Take the side chat off this. What screen?
You're sharing the side chat on the channel. Like I'm on my page, and I keep seeing.
No,
yeah, yes, you are.
What are you looking at?
Because I'm looking at Lobster Ministries, my page, and it's got the side chat on the screen.
Okay, well, at what point are you? If you look at the actual red line there, take your cursor all the way to the end, and you should see 0.
Fuck me! Yeah, you're right. Sorry about that.
What can I say? I'm always.
How's that doing, Cindy?
How are you doing? Is that better? You understand now? See, if you look at the actual Hangout itself, that's what you'll see on the screen. If you're white boxing me anyway.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So I will hit live like that and see what kind of delay we have. Anyway.
Oh, you could have up to a 45-second delay.
Well,
that's possible.
I don't give a shit. But
it might not be that long.
Yeah. Well, I don't. Getting back to what we were discussing earlier, about the accomplishments of Private Poopy Pants and his military endeavors, if you will.
Okay.
And after you left, he said a very heartfelt. It was almost like a cheer speech for a better tomorrow, full of
where the sorcerer returns.
Yeah, but he's letting us all know that it's going to be all right when everybody converts to paganism. That There's going to be singing in the streets.
Singing
It's going to
in
be
the
a wonderful
street.
time. He said it's going to be glorious.
We're gonna have singing in
And
the
I think
street
the old
today. It's Vaisakhi.
glorious Bobby Roode. Yeah, so I'm pretty darned excited, the thought of, I don't know, somebody like Von Helton leading the way. How can America lose?
Would you rather have Von Helton or Donald Trump? Now, give me an honest answer.
Oh, Trump.
Trump
But,
over Von Helton?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't like Trump, but at least Trump has people around him that he sometimes listens to.
Yeah, but Von Helton could cure America of its ails with no one
You're
around.
right.
On his
Yeah,
own.
you're right, man. He's got that education. He's
He's got that
not
sorcerer thing going.
Yeah, shit, man. He could
That's right, man.
change the world if we just let him, if we just listen to him. Because everything he's ever said has come to pass.
Everything.
He's always told you the truth because he doesn't have a reason to lie to you. Not one reason. So why would he lie to you? Hey.
Is it possible that he's
saying.
lying without realizing that he's lying?
So you're saying he's lying?
Yes. Oh, yes. But he doesn't realize he's lying. Maybe he's that deluded that.
Wait a second. What do you mean he's lying?
Well, I have not received any information about him becoming a sorcerer, and as you know,
well, it's because he's still striving for that ultimate goal.
I understand that, but I am a wizard, and no one has mentioned it to me. Sorcerer is below wizard.
Well, oh God, Sydney, you always have to be better than everybody else. The man is doing his part. Okay.
Look, he's climbing the ladder. He's climbing the ladder. The problem is that between one rung and the other, he can't lift his leg high enough.
Well, I think once he reveals that tattoo on his chest, so everybody knows he gets a little bit of sun and maybe some more Schwann's sausage gravy and frozen omelets. And I think because he was a power lifter, he was a boxer. He knows he's all the martial arts, So I mean, sure, he'd have to, there's a little bit of ring rust there, but I'm sure in very short period of time that he'd be back up to par, But the only thing is, you can't get a babysitter. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably the big thing right now is Vaughn can't get a babysitter, or I'm sure he would be in the fight. I'm sure he'd be leading the way.
Well, I want to know. I want to follow this guy very closely. So we need to see if he's maybe even made a something today, because I want to see the sorcerer return. I want to see the return of Vaughn the sorcerer.
Well, good weed. I've been baked for like a while now. This wake and bake mug fucking hits like a oh man. I was smoking it with this guy that doesn't have breathing issues.
You're not supposed to talk and cough at the same time. I believe it's not necessary.
Disrespectful.
No, it's just not necessary.
Anyway, this guy took a hit and he coughed as bad as I did for the first few hits. Ride the gravy train to victory, Von Elton 2020. Absolutely. We need to start a campaign, right? Punisher, where are you? The crisis in the Middle East, the violence in the streets, massive murder rates, gun violence in our schools. Where's the Punisher? Where is the Punisher when we need him most? If only we knew. Is there a Punisher signal? You know, like the bat signal, but instead of the bat signal, it's a pile of poop that like lights up in the sky. You know, because we need the Punisher now more than ever. You know, and you know, if Vaughn decides to run for office again, president, I mean, who wouldn't vote for him? I mean, because he was a young Republican, damn it,
yeah, he pushes,
and he's read all the classes.
He's read all the
classes.
classes.
Yeah, and he, but he read a lot. He didn't need to have that. Well, what is a diploma or a degree? It's just a piece of paper. It's just a piece of toilet paper with some ink on it.
That's right.
He's got real world knowledge. And I think that, I don't know how many times I can count that he's made the world a better place. In Killeen, Texas, when he saved those prostitutes, 3 out of the 4, the German girl got away.
I haven't heard that one.
Oh man, it's an old story that he's told a few times, and there's video of it, and it's classic Punisher. I mean, he came with barrels blazing. It could only save 3 of those girls from a life of prostitution, but he couldn't save the German girl.
Where was this? Where did this take place?
This was in Killeen, Texas.
Oh, Killeen. What was he doing?
When he was in the army there.
Oh, yeah.
For a while. Anyway, but what I was saying is, Killeen, Texas is a safer place. I'm sure that the town in which Von Helton lives in right now is a God-fearing, law-abiding, Bible-carrying, good citizen.
We can only hope.
We can only hope, but I'm sure it's true. So, anyway, where is the Punisher when we need him? A lot of times, well, let's put it this way. Every presidential campaign season for, many years, it's kind of a tradition. We get all sorts of people who want to be president, who think they can do the job, but they don't push. They don't have the money. They don't have the, let's say, cash flow, backing, supporters. But because a campaign doesn't carry large monetary wealth, if you will, it doesn't mean the message isn't as important as it was before, or as important as the man who has the most money. Sometimes those people never get a chance to do what they were born to do, what the gods proclaimed and stuff. Because it's so, because God said so and stuff. And I have 4 people watching this shit. Anyway, the gods have preordained all this shit to come true. And whether it's militarily or politically, maybe both. I mean, Eisenhower became president. You know, I mean, Ulysses S. Grant became president. So it's not like it's never been done before. It's the will of Thaw. I thought Thaw was like Thor was some kid with a speech impediment. Thaw. You mean Thor? That's what I said. Thor. No, not Thor. Thor. Say Thor. Anyway. But with the knowledge that Stinky has, I mean, like I've said before, and he's explained many times, not being braggadocious or anything, but he's read all the classics. He's read Othello. You know, he could name all the stars in the sky and stuff. You know, by the time he was 12, he's the misunderstood political and military genius. It's so bad that his valiant military career, government career, is under lock and key. You know, top secret. You know, classified. Most likely will never be the seal will never be broken. And I think that's a shame because that way the Punisher and Vaughn can have accolades, you know, and that they so richly deserve. And so getting on the Vaughn train or Stinky Wagon 2020.
All right.
Okay. Grassroots campaigns have surfaced over the years many times, and I think we have a man who's just right for the job.
Oh, yeah.
You know? And
who would that be?
I think, well, Von Elton, of course. You know, because of just his extensive background and his experience. I mean, who else would be better for the job? Name one person.
Von Helton, the sorcerer. The qualified sorcerer with papers to prove it.
Yeah, but absolutely. But, you know, and, you know, that the whole Sorcerer Supreme is just fucking gravy. You know, I mean, that's just over the top. You know, he's all those fucking things, plus he's a fucking Sorcerer Supreme. I mean, beat that. You know, I mean,
no way.
Oh, Sydney. Oh my gosh, I feel sorry for you, man, because you're being deceived, man. You're being deceived.
I know, but I feel secure in the deception.
Well, if that's what gets you through your day, Sydney, if that's what...
It's a Christian thing.
Oh, okay.
Because Christians are deceived. They feel secure.
We have 4 people watching this. If you'd like to share this link with literally anybody. Now, when I say literally anybody, I don't mean literally anybody, because if you want to like preach and shit like that, you know, or whatever, you know, if you want to have some fun, do some yucks, things like that, jump into a fucking hangout. If you know somebody who wants to have some fun,
why don't you
have them?
Hold on, why don't you just put the hangout link into into the YouTube chat?
Wow, you know, I could probably do that. Do you think it's safe?
No.
Would you do it?
I don't have it.
I mean, no.
You know
what
how
I'm
you
saying.
know, would I do what?
What I'm saying is, would you put, if it was you, right? Would you put the link up?
If I had your controls and I was as confident as I am of how to use them, you know, the cameraman and mute and this and the other, Yes, I would, but I don't know how confident you are with the tools, the Hangout tools that are provided to you as a moderator. In fact, if you make me moderator as well,
how do I make you moderator?
You go to I gotta find this Hangout here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, so you go to your control room.
Okay.
Click on it.
Hold on.
And then next to my name at the top right, there's a little pull down box, a little pull down arrow thing. And you just share controls.
Oh. There's the eject button. Okay.
There you go. Also, the eject button is if on anyone's small little frame at the bottom, if you white box.
Yeah.
There's a little pull. Oops. There's a little pull down, and you have the same sort of the same controls there too. You can eject from there, not only from the.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's awesome to hear.
Okay, so now definitely now you can share it.
Where?
Put it in the outside chat.
Oh.
I'm done in the outside chat. Sorry, in the YouTube chat.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay, we're gonna bang this right here.
Not there. Ah, there.
Copy. Okay.
All right, let's see.
Hold on. Doing this as lightly as possible so I don't fuck up. Let's see if this wakes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the link to the Hangout is
there. It is
in the side chat.
Yep.
As we speak, the lobster is learning. He's learning, and I don't know, something I thought I'd never experience. So yeah, 4 people watching. If you want to share the link, if you want to jump on in, say hi. Hey, come on in. And Lobster Ministries is on the air. We're taking your hey, look, come on in the Hangout. We'll talk about whatever you want, unless you want to proselytize or preach or some shit like that, or apologetics, or where do you get your morality from? Fuck you. But if you just want to have a good time, maybe I don't know, fuck off for a while, make fun of shit. What do you want to talk about? Me and Cindy are just clamoring with ideas that who's this? Sydney Watson presented you to everyone. Well, thank you, Sydney, for those kind that
I just wanted to see if
kind
make a difference. I want to see if it make a difference. Didn't to the stream, I mean.
Well, anyway, I believe in a lot of things in this world. In a day where believing in something, holding values, the difference between right and wrong, the way our society's going, with the stabbings and the killings and the shootings in our schools. I sleep better at night knowing that the Punisher is out there. I mean, it helps me sleep knowing that he's, in charge.
He's awake, so you can sleep.
He's out there, yes. It's a selfless, thankless job many times. I'm sure it is for him. It has to be. because to do the deeds and get back to Kentucky into the trailer has to take world-class speed, strength, stealth. You know, nobody knew he was gone, but oh, hey, he took care of that, man. What the fuck? How the hell did he do that?
Isn't Von Helton a fat fuck?
He's gotten to be a bit of a large,
A bit of a
like
porky,
squatty, kind of short and stout, you know, but definitely remember he was a power lifter, you know, so he's gonna have that big build, you know. And and look, he showed us his guns before, and he said, you know, why would you know, and stuff, and his boxing, you know. I mean, why would somebody want to fuck with him?
I got a question about something he did. You had a clip of him taking some bacon or something and rubbing it up and down his gun muzzle. His
Absolutely, and that's
what was that?
That's something. Okay, well, bar S bologna, which is it's the cheap bologna. You know, it's the chicken bologna with pork added. You know. Right. And he even says that, you know, it's chicken bologna with pork added. You know, like, now
I saw that.
You know, part of the cow's asshole, you know, or the pig's butt, or some shit. But not your choice is fucking, you know. And you can get bologna.
I understand that, but what's the point of rubbing it up and down the gun barrel?
Well, it's got pork in it, and rubbing it on the gun barrel, the barrel of the gun. And rubbing the bullets with said bologna, and he had some I didn't put this in there, but he had 2 pounds of bacon, you know, so he wasn't afraid to use that to wrap around bullets and stuff, because Muslims and the whole pork thing. You know, and if a Muslim gets shot with a bullet with pork or something, then he's gonna die and go to hell or some shit because he had pork. But so yeah, you know, brilliant ideas like that, you know, state of the art, but yet simple and effective, could save a lot of time, space, you know, if we just maybe fling bacon and pork chops and chicken bologna with pork added out of helicopters and B-52 bombers and just drop it on all the fucking Muslim terrorists. And that would take care of them right there, you know. And the cost of that, sure, in pork wise, it'd be a little expensive, but compare that to the cost of the bombs we're using now.
Okay.
Look at the money we save. And something else to think about, spam, okay, which the military has used as a food source. And actually, I like spam, not every day, but every once in a while I like to have a spam sandwich or spam and eggs. You know, spam has pork in it. So you can not only feed yourself with it, it's a food source. It's also a deadly weapon for the Muzzies and ISIS because it's got pork in it. It's pork sugar, basically. It's, you know, and innovative ideas, thinking outside the box like he does. Hey, you know, why not give him a shot, man? Let's elect him. You know, let's get him into fucking some office somewhere where he can make some decisions like he was meant to be. I mean, the gods preordained him.
They did, eh?
I mean, they did. I mean, you heard him. And he's right. Why fight him? Why fight him down? It's useless because
no reason.
And well, it's a good day for the Red Sox. They won 10-2.
Is that a good thing?
Absolutely. So what else do you want to talk about, Sydney?
Oh, what I want to talk about? I never want to talk about anything.
Well, okay, let's You want to make fun of J-Dubs?
Yeah. Sure. Bring him up. Tell me something. Do you have me white boxed in the Hangout? Because I think you do.
Any what?
In the Hangout, on your Hangout window, do you have me white boxed?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, fuck. I didn't want to do that either. Trying to get it like if one of. Well, it's my show, so.
Well, it's not that. It's just that if you have me white boxed, then that's what everybody sees on the. There you go.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think
why should they look at you when they can see me, Sydney?
Well, three-quarters of the show has been me. So now you either have to extend it longer or you have to concede defeat.
I'll concede to nothing, damn it. I refuse to concede.
That a boy.
Hey, man, metal balls to the walls, man. We're ready for that fight, man. We are safe in the knowledge of knowing that Von Helton is there for us and protecting us. Because if you remember years ago, he did take that oath to protect the innocent, the downtrodden, the prostitutes and hookers in Killeen, Texas, Pittsburgh, New York, Detroit. You name the city, he was there. And they knew him by his name and his
What's his first name?
James.
Stinky.
You know, I'd be willing to bet. Now, granted, part of my early schooling wasn't very pleasant at times because I was picked on and bullied and stuff, you know, and everything. And a little short, fat kid. So, I mean, I know what it's like. And so, you know, it's not like I'm projecting and you know, but I would be, I would be willing to bet, man, if pantsed or thrown in a locker or something, you know, when he was, you know, picked on when he was in school. You can just, you know, it's just a observation, just a conclusion I've come to, hypothesis, theory, if you will, why he's so weird like this, you know. I think, like I said, maybe he got his pants pulled down too many times in the hallway at school, you know. I mean,
yeah, you never know.
Yeah, it could be that you know, Walter Mitty. I've compared him to Walter Mitty. He's a guy that lived vicariously through readings. And never mind. Fuck. Can't believe people don't know who Walter Mitty is. Anyway, and I refuse to tell that story one more time without people knowing the full knowledge of the story that I was reading. So if you want to discuss this with me, Sydney,
I don't really
read the book. Read the book. Okay? Either that. If you don't want to read the book, then just shut up because you don't know.
Walter Mitty. Okay? Walter Mitty.
It's a feeling I have.
Walter Mitty.
I was having fun with that guy from last night.
Oh, what was his name? Michael someone?
I don't fucking know. And I really, oh my God, I wanted to punch him in the fucking cunt.
But he was so calm.
He's somebody you just, yeah, and that's the part, you know, because he's, everything you say, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you respond, he's like, no, that's not right. Or, you know, it's like, let me finish what the fuck I'm saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you didn't believe literally like him, you're uneducated, pretty much stupid, ignorant, you know. No wiggle room anywhere for, you know, everything is absolutes, you know, and stuff. You know, when they're fun sometimes. I just wasn't in the mood for it last night because that just we was trying to do a Von Helton talkie video, and well, he showed up, you know, and there was a name to the hangout too, right? He goes, I didn't know the name to the hangout. All you had to do was look at the fucking link, dipshit. God, people like that just irritate me. Sometimes, you know what I want to do?
Yes, I do.
Well, I'll tell you what I want to do as soon as I find it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I changed my mind. Here's the gavel of justice. Lobster justice. Lobster justice will prevail, ladies and gentlemen. We have the gavel of truth. The gavel of justice. This is what will defeat Von Helton in the end. The gavel of laws. The gavel of truth. The gavel of laughs. The gavel of fuck you. I can go on forever, Sydney.
Well, I'm just testing. That link doesn't seem to be working. That link to join doesn't seem to be working.
I took the link right off. It says, look, invite people.
Right.
Huh?
It's yes.
Okay.
And then click on that
Now,
link, Control C.
Or do this.
I
Copy.
can't see it.
Okay.
No, Control C, not copy. Control C. I don't know what you're doing. I can't see your screen, so I'm
Control.
I can't be very useful.
I hit Control C.
And then Control V it into the YouTube chat.
Okay, Control C. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Control then put your cursor into the YouTube chat where it says say something, and then Control V.
oh, okay.
Let's see if that works.
Can I close this yet?
Close what?
Nothing.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Oops, don't want to do that. Okay. Okay, now what do I push? Control.
Control V.
V is in victory.
Si, senor.
Whoa! That is fucking awesome. What the fuck did I just do? How many times? What the fuck is that? What did I put out there, Sydney?
Nothing. Nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
Well, nothing.
Look at the side chat.
Oh, you put in the side chat.
Yeah, you told me.
I said the YouTube chat.
It's in the YouTube chat.
No, it's not.
I just posted it.
Go look at your live stream.
Go look hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm looking at my live stream. I think I somehow it came out too in this big thing that
you're not making any sense.
Yeah. Well, it's this big long. Oh fuck me. Anyway, work in progress, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you pay for, huh? Okay. Let's see. Where are we going now? This old fucking laptop, man. I still love this computer because it's got so much shit on it. Okay, loves. Okay, custom channel. Fuck. Let me see. Can I get there anywhere else? Nope. Okay. Hold on. We're getting back with you, Sydney. Okay. Now. We are. Okay. Now. Live streaming.
No. What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know. Did I just turn us off?
I don't know, but I used to do this for a living. I used to give people instructions over the phone. If they followed them, everything would be done perfectly. But they'd have to listen, and they'd have to do nothing else but do what I tell them. But I find that that's not what's happening. That's not what's happening here.
Right. You're
I'm talking, and you're just pressing other buttons, whatever.
Okay. Now, then get me out of here.
Well, I can't because you won't tell me what I can't. We have to start somewhere, and the only place to start is from a clean slate. So I have to know exactly what's on your screen or exactly what you're looking at or something or other, so that I can at least have somewhere to start from.
Oh. Okay. Live control. Okay, hold on. I'll resume Hangout. Live control room.
What the fuck are you doing? Live control room. Close all that shit. You don't need any of that shit open.
Okay. Now, this thing runs slow, so just give it a sec. Okay.
But whether it runs slow or whether it runs fast, I still can't see what's on your screen unless you tell me.
Well, but me, because the page is loading. This is a slow computer.
Either way, you still gotta tell me what. Keep me apprised of the latest event.
The page is loading. I am back on the. Let's see. Okay, just about ready to pop the side chat again. Okay, now wait till it finishes. I said it takes a second.
There's no reason to load pages. I don't get it.
No, I'm looking at my YouTube. I am on my YouTube page right now.
I don't want you to be on your YouTube page. I said the Hangout page.
I understand that, but in order to do
some of my pupils, I tell you something.
Oh. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Ladies and gentlemen, we are trying our best to teach a lobster new tricks. It's not easy, but what the fuck? Okay. Oh, here we go. Now. Boom. Control C. Okay. Okay, I've done Control C. Now, what is the next one? Control what?
V. Victory.
Okay. How's that?
Okay, let's see if that works.
Dave's not here.
No. Oh, it could be. Hold on a second. It could be my browser.
Look at the side chat.
Excuse me?
It's in the side chat, the new link I put up. I did it exactly the way you told me to do it.
Well, I don't know what I don't know what I even told you to do, because I don't think I told you to
You
do.
told me to go in there to add to get the link, right? To add it. Hit the Control C.
Stop.
So I did.
Hold on. Go in there. I never said go in there. I don't even know what there is. You see what I mean? This is the problem with when we need detail. We have to go step by step by step, because if I don't know where you're starting, I can't tell you where to go.
I understood what you were telling me.
I don't know that
back
because this.
Well, that's I was trying to tell you that. I was trying to get back to one place so I could go back to where I needed to be.
Okay, maybe it's just not working for me, but it's working for others. Mute that bozo. Why don't you press it and see if at least you can come into the Hangout? You can leave right away, but just see if it works.
Say hi to me, bozo.
He says, I see a link thingy.
I see a linky thing.
I see a link thingy.
Come on. Do it for research, right?
Science research, my friend. Science
Absolutely. Likes mustard on links.
Mustard on my pickles.
Some mustard, some chili, no beans, some chopped onions, maybe some sauerkraut on top of that. Maybe a little bit more mustard.
Well, is it working for him?
And about 6 jalapenos. Slices.
Are people gonna play nicely with us, or are they just gonna?
I don't know. Well, I sent him the link, and it's in the side chat. I did it exactly the way you.
Where did you get that side chat link from?
Okay. Up in the top here where it says invite people.
Yeah.
Okay. I clicked it on.
Right.
Okay. Then I hit Control C. Not copy, but Control C, which basically copied it.
Yeah.
And then I went into the site.
It should have come up with a little box saying push Control C. Did it?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good.
And then I went into the side chat in the other, the main whatever the fuck thing they call it on the channel, where you can watch the side chat and involve yourself in the conversation in any way you like.
It's called.
I hit Control V in the side chat.
That's what I'm trying to find out.
It popped the link there.
Yes, I know that, but I'm trying to find it. If it doesn't work for me, maybe it works for others. So I'm trying to get somebody else to.
That's correct. Bozo, take one for the team, man.
Come on, Bozo.
We've got 5 viewers now here.
Well, one of them can click the link. You don't have to stay.
Yeah, click the link in the side chat if you'd like to pop in just for a minute. If you've got nothing else to say, but yeah, the link works.
It's a scientific experiment.
Yeah, we're doing some research to see if an old fucking long-haired lobster can be taught new tricks. It's difficult because I've never claimed to be the brightest guy when it comes to technology and stuff. I was a denier back in the 70s. I was too busy getting high and
what was your job in the army?
Led Zeppelin. I was in the artillery.
Oh, lobbing shells and stuff.
So you knew there was a lot of employment opportunities for me when I got out of the army.
Yeah. Well, what did everybody else from the artillery manage to land up doing?
I don't know.
When they left the army. You don't know? You don't keep in touch with your buddies?
No. I don't. I've never kept in touch with anybody for very long because
that's unusual, isn't it? For the army.
No. See, the thing is, when you're overseas or something like that. Now, and some people are different, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in my experience, I saw so many times growing up. See, growing up in a military family, we moved a lot, right? So we never knew anybody for very long, right? maybe a year, year and a half, 2 years at best, max, right? And everybody's sad when people leave. Oh, we're friends. Hey, we're going to keep in touch. People will write or correspond, for a little bit, but then it gets old, or, you're like, some people keep in touch with people over the years. I just haven't, because it's something I've never done. I don't feel a need to it. I don't feel close enough to. I mean, I knew some really nice people when I was in the Army. Some people I used to like to party with. Doesn't mean, I was stationed with them, right? It's, the whole camaraderie, when you're there, sure, it's great. But so many people say, oh, we're going to keep in touch, man. We're like brothers. And they don't, and so I just, never really dealt with it, not that I was Mr. Popularity or anything like that, but I would do pretty much anything for drugs and alcohol. Well, not literally everything. We know that. But, no. Like I said, we've all had to do things in life we're not proud of. And, as long as it's between, two consenting adults, who cares if you had to run naked through the streets after they pulled that penguin suit off you? Yeah,
yeah, we've all had that experience.
Yeah, so it's somebody. Come on, there's 5 people watching. 5 people watching. Come on, somebody hit the link. Somebody hit the link. Hit the grand prize, and let me see.
Yeah, hey, Mute the Bozo says, it says error. When I try to use the link, and that's exactly what it's said when I try to use the link.
So Bozo can't use the link either?
Correct.
I'm telling you, I did it. I'm really upset. Well, how the fuck did you get in? Bozo, go to my fucking Google Plus page and look at the link. I put it public. I put it in.
That's how I got him.
Yeah. Go on my page, Bozo.
Why don't you
on
go
my Google Plus page?
No, why don't you go on your Google Plus page, copy that link and put it in the side, YouTube side.
Jesus Christ. The things that I do
for the things I do for love.
I do it for weed. Okay, let's see. Oh shit! I think I might be not crack. Okay, what the fuck just happened? Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see.
Worked for somebody. Something worked for somebody.
Oh, really?
See?
Holy shit! Bozo fucking posted something. Oh crap! It's back when Sticky was bald.
Fucking in the hangout, dude.
Who is?
Bozo.
But he is. Oh, darn it! Howdy, fuck. Okay, let me pop out of this then. Go back to here. Bozo, you better be here. I'm telling you. Where is he? There he is. How you been? How you doing, man? Oh no, please. Usually it takes a while for you to get your mic adjusted or whatever the fuck you got. Oops, you're in now, so there's 4 people watching. I want to know who the fuck is watching this. I started out just trying to figure out if I could figure out how to put a fucking link out. apparently the link that I originally sent worked. So if you'd like to join this, Bozo, why don't you have your mic unmuted? Now you're making me feel bad. You know, it's like you're teasing me. But yeah, I didn't watch the video on the of Von Helton when he was bald that you put up, but I definitely I am definitely looking forward to it, and hope that I don't have a mic set up. Just tried as a test for you. Well, you know, you're a giving man. You're a man that, well, when the chips are down, you always come through. It's something I'll never forget. I'm sure you'll set it up soon. But
what I'm doing is I'm just sharing. I'm sharing the link send me on Google.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely just touched by the sacrifice that Bozo made in order to help this show move along and become a better show for the people who need to be heard, who want to be heard, but somehow because, well, if you'd like to talk, we're here to discuss it with you. If you'd like to discuss whatever, please don't come in to preach, proselytize, or try to convert me. But if you want to come in and have some fun and talk about just, all willy-nilly shit and just all sorts of fun stuff with a stone lobster, come on in. The water's fine. We're just sitting around grooving, and I suppose I should buy clothes before I plug the cash cam. Yeah, that they have that thing about nudity on Google and YouTube. So
well,
if you
point it towards the ceiling or something.
Well, yeah, and what I'm saying is I understand that being naked is important to you, and but I also I'd appreciate it because I don't want to have to blur things and do that extra work and everything because I don't want to do it anyway. So at least cut a hole in a big pillowcase and just drape it over. Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? I was thinking actually something along the line of health, a health segment, if you will, for my hangouts or my videos. And I believe that inspirational nude yoga instruction with Bozo could be that thing we're looking for. So, yeah, that's something we have to look forward to as well. Now, before I forget, there's one other thing that I'd like to say to some recent comments of my videos and long time. Sometimes I have to remind people about something.
Mm-hmm.
I put music in my videos a lot of times. When I do the videos, I do my best. So when I hear it with my headphones on, I'm hearing what I want to hear. The right level as best I can get it. Sometimes it's a little too loud, sometimes not so much you can't hear. And when people, hey man, the music's too loud, I can't hear stuff, and it sucks and stuff. Well, thank you for your opinion. We here at Secular Lobster Ministries, we love hearing from our viewers. And we take every piece of constructive criticism right down to our personnel department, public relations, and human resources. And they diligently will address maybe make some changes, maybe not. Maybe they think you just should just, pound sand. But it's a style that, now, I don't make videos. I make vidges. Okay. When I have a concept, oftentimes the concept of the video isn't what actually shows up, right? Every video starts off with just a whole bunch of memes, a whole bunch of video shit. I chop shit down. If it's a Von Helton video, I've got tons to choose from. If it's other things, I've got little things, right? I like to put music in it. I miss soundtracks. Soundtracks are important. Who remembers Spike, Spike Jones, right? He had the, not trying to, like Spike Jones, but I don't know, weird music, classic, Hey, look, I raised on Bugs Bunny, Looney Tunes cartoons. We learned classical music watching Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd and Daffy Duck, That's how I learned about classical music, So that's all I'm saying. Every video I make is a creation. It's not a video. It's a creation. It's a major motion picture epic event here at Secular Lobster Ministries, Clam Shack and Chili House, the House of Reprobation. So, for somebody that makes a comment that says the music's too loud, Blue, I know you're out there, and you've already shared your opinion with me before, and I've tried to explain this to you before, but once again, I'll explain to people. Fuck off. Go make a video, right? Or, Blue, sometimes you play the banjo too much. Okay, it's cute, it's fun, but love you, buddy. You're a good guy, but and we've had disagreements before, but this isn't trying to be a disagreement. This is just stating a fact. I don't tell you how to. I don't give people advice unwanted. If somebody try listening through headphones and speakers and check your audio settings, folks. Yes, absolutely. I use free software. If somebody wants to send me some money so I can buy some software, that'd be great. There's some for $30. Some people, that's not a problem. For me, it's something I can't, first of all, I need that money for weed. Second of all, after bills and stuff, I don't have $30 just to go here, right now, maybe sometime, but and then there's a learning curve when you get that software too. I'm comfortable with the software I use, Windows Live Movie Maker. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to take this downtown. Sydney, what's the weather like in British Columbia?
It's a beautiful rainy day in British Columbia. You're all welcome. Bring US dollars.
Bring US dollars, of course. The mighty American dollar. The American dollar, the American dream. A dream that so many people chase, but few reach their final goal. Yet we have to survive on. Well, right now I'm surviving on coffee and weed. If I had some vodka right now, it would be a bitchin' fucking day. Oh shit. But anyway, I would like to say something else. I forgot what it was, but anyway, yeah, something that I've always remembered through the years. You know, when the chips are down, when you've tried your best, but your best sometimes isn't the best, but you tried your best, but somehow you failed, and you're feeling down in the dumps. Well, here's something that I was told, and I'll never forget. This old gentleman, he looked at me one day and he says, "You know, Bob," I said, "My name's not Bob, it's Patrick." He goes, "Oh, okay." "Phil." I said, "My name's not Phil, it's Patrick." And finally, he got the hint, and he says, "Okay, Patty, I'm going to tell you something, and I don't ever want you to forget this." And I looked at him eagerly. I wanted to know, right, what the secret was. And he told me, he said, "You know, don't smash glass bottles because a lot of them are worth a nickel." And I'll never forget that moment where I realized that, well, just like the moment right now that I'm having, when I'm realizing that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty much sure I'm fucking stoned like a motherfucker. So anyway, Sydney, I'm going to end this live broadcast. I just want to see what happens, and you know, I might even chop some of this back up. You know,
All right. Well, have fun.
But before I do leave, Bozo, would you like to throw a comment out there that I can read for the good folks out there in Lobster Nation, the Preaching to the Lobster Ministries? You know, you do know that's a play on G-Man, right? Duh! Dang, we ain't that stupid.
Oh, hey, talking about G-Man. Do you remember we were in a hangout?
Turkey bacon is a lie. Absolutely. Turkey bacon is a fucking lie because turkeys aren't pigs. Sorry about that. There's certain things I am very passionate about. Don't call something that it's not, you know. Little pressed together fucking rabbit food and veggie shit and stuff like that. It's not a burger. It's a fucking abomination to what should go on a grill or be put between two slices of bread or bun, whatever you want to call it. God damn it. I'm not going to take that anymore. So what were you going to say, Sydney?
I was going to say, remember when you were in a hangout with, I think it was the G-Man, and he said something about women, only women have long hair. Men, you're not a man and you have long hair.
That was in the hangout that I was responding, trying to get a follow-up question and maybe a follow-up answer from that hangout that he was in with Aaron Raw. And he told me that my long hair was the least of my worries. I needed to find God and repent. And so I've pondered that. I'm like, you know, maybe he's right. Maybe G-Man's right. Maybe I need to repent. Maybe I need to get down on my knees and do something that I haven't done in, many years. And maybe I thought I'd never do it again. But just the other day, I kneeled down and I brushed and shined my shoes. And my shoes look a lot better after I did that. But hey, Sydney, does anything I'm saying right now make any sense?
Negative.
Oh, that's good. That's where I'm going for, man. I'm wishing you could get down to come in here.
I tried, but he's in his own little hangout on his own there, sort of sitting there, just sort of sitting there in the hangout on his own, just sitting there. On his own. In a hangout. On his own.
Well, tell him to get his sugar candy ass in here because I go with his.
I thought you were ending this.
Well, if he's refusing because he's in an empty fucking room waiting for something to happen, hey, what's not?
I sent him the link. Plus,
send it again, man. I want you to get that link to down.
All right.
I want you to make sure that he gets the message. What do we pay you for, Sydney? Huh? Public relations?
You're right. I'm sorry.
God.
Absolutely correct.
And you wanted a raise last week. My God.
I wanted double.
And to think
a raise.
I was actually considering a very handsome raise of almost double. But I when I tell you to send the link out, Sydney, it doesn't mean just go, okay, I put it out there.
Yes, sir.
I want you to badger people until they come in here.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
I want you to get them to the point where they come in to hang out and they go, what the fuck do you want? You know?
Is that what you want?
Just goes there. Anyway,
I'm looking for.
Thank you both.
Down.
But I'd like some company in here. I mean, we've got 3 people here. Bozo can't talk. He's probably high on drugs. I hear condom sniffing is a thing now.
Apparently.
Yeah. That's, kids have always done really stupid things. Little kids, when they're discovering things, they put things in their nose and their eye. My son food used to end up like literally in every crevice of his body when he'd try to eat, I have my weeds. But, they kind of grow out of that. You know what I'm saying? And, I don't even remember where I was going with this, but it was funny. I got to tell you, at least in my book. But we're down to 3 viewers. Well, Sydney, have you sent it? Have you sent it out to down yet? Have you sent the link to? You know what I'm gonna do?
Yes, I have actually.
Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna get out of here. And I think
whatever. Fuck, I don't know.
Well, then he should. Oh my God! Some people just. You do them a favor. You appear on their show. You have stupid shit to say. Stuff that makes absolutely no sense to most people, including the person that's saying it. And all I say is just come on into the fucking hangout for a while and just have some fun, have some lulls. Maybe.
Oh, him and Outbound on a hangout together.
Well, that's a beautiful thing. Okay, well, let's end this. I might just go over to that little neck of the woods after we go off live here. First of all, before we do sign off, I would like to once again thank now our 3 viewers. We've been up as high as 5 or 6 during this hangout, which, as far as I'm concerned, is a major win for something that doesn't really have a demographic. You either like my shit, you hate my shit, you're confused by it. But in the end, I want you to be entertained. Hopefully you're entertained. There's a message, sarcasm involved. Sometimes some rude shit. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you won't. Sometimes the music can be a little bit too loud. Sometimes you're going to go, that was stupid. Sometimes you're going to go, that was pretty funny. I'm not really sure what I watched, but you know, and for somebody that gives quality entertainment like I do for such a small price of literally nothing, well, we'd like to thank you for your viewership, your likes, your dislikes, your comments, your hopes of my demise and death in federal prison or a FEMA camp. Before I leave, I'd like to say one more thing to everybody out there. I'm fucking stoned. Okay, Sydney, we're gonna stop this right now because, well, I need some coffee, and like I said, I'm really fucking high. All right. Take it easy, bozo.